She pressed her cheek firmly against the cool window, handprints sliding down the glass. She was afraid it would come to this. She lays her head down on the cool side of the pillow. It's been months now. Her bruises were finally healing. Pressing her head in her hand, she remembered the before, when he held her inside for days. But this had been months. She was a prisoner either way. There was no getting out of this. She drops her head onto her wet bathroom counter, her forehead making a thud, a comforting sound. She rests her neck on the door in the shower, allowing the water to beat her skin. The little things helped out. She truly missed him. Grabbing her hair on her head, she remembered him before, how he would starve her for days. Now this was going on nearly a year. She was running out of food either way. He would have to get her out of this. She hated it, isolation, all alone, but not completely alone. She still had some memories to contend with, so not entirely by herself. Had time to sit with her thoughts, but not just her thoughts, his thoughts too, or just her memories of him. Running her hand across the icebox door, she remembered the time before, when he left all those bruises. The time before she was forced to stay indoors. The time before she finally shoved him back. The time before she spilled the water on the floor, before he hit his head on the corner of the stairs where he bled to death, and she just watched. She tried to remember before. She cleaned up his blood for a week, but no one came. How she hid his body inside the deep freeze, but no one was looking for him. How he once starved her for days, but nobody came to her rescue. She wished only to remember long before the time before, when they had dinner together and laughed a little, before death loomed over her, before she was almost skin and bones. She would not die from starvation. The before got farther away, and before she knew it, she was beginning to enjoy her nightly conversations with him during dinner, even though he never said a word, just grinned. She had always favored herself as the funny one. Felt good to be present, she thought, pushing the madness to the back of her mind, beyond her farthest reach, where she couldn't even see herself eat. Deeper and deeper, so deep inside herself she couldn't recall a time before the before. Pressing her cheek firmly against the cool window, she watched him closely, seated in front of the kitchen table. He had never left her alone. She wasn't alone, she thought. He was right there at the kitchen table.